Today we're going to unbox and set up a Fire HD8. Now this is my third one of these, and I really like them, obviously, if I've had three. This is the latest one, and a couple things here I note. Of course, 8-inch display, which is nice. I read all my magazines on them, so it's not a Kindle reader, but it's really nice for me reading magazines. It does have a micro HD slot. Pretty good. It's only got 2 gigs of RAM and a quad core, but that's all I need for what I do. It does have dual band support for AC. It has both the front and rear camera. I've never used the camera on them, but for the first time it has both, and Dolby Atmos. So kind of comes with quite a few things. And I also use it with, I have an adapter and a plate that I use to make it an Echo Show. So when I travel, sometimes I bring the Show, and it's kind of nice to have that. It puts it into an 8-inch Show mode. So it's not great because of the microphone and the speaker, but it works just fine, and it's perfect for us. So let's take a look at it. And I'm going to show the unboxing, even just taking the tape off, to see how Amazon does it compared to others. So we've got that. Came off rather simple, and that opens rather simple. Packaging from responsible sources, it says. Quite an interesting comment. And let's see here. Inside, there's really literally nothing to it, as you could see. Kind of is able to move back and forth. And let's take it out. And there it is in all of its glory. And you can see that there's a protector on the top, which we'll take off here in a second. And on the bottom, this is obviously going to be some of the cable. Oh, no, it's not. Actually, yeah, it is. I don't know if you could see it, but the plug is in there. So let's take the back off, and we'll look at this first and see what we've got. And there's literally nothing in it. We have a cable, and almost everything I've received lately, the good news, they're all USB-C, as is this. So I think this is a great thing to have. Tremendously helps the charger. And of course we get the plug that comes with it. So we'll charge it up in a little while. I won't go through all the setup, but I'll show you enough so you can see how I can convert my old Fire to this one. So that's it in here, and except for, I'm sure you have to have hello, and this has safety information, what's in the box, and you can see we have the overview, getting started, and charging your tablet. So kind of simple stuff, so we'll keep that here. And we get a welcome, and the welcome, it looks like some simple things on just how to use it. Oh, it looks like it has internet instead of saying Silk, and hands-free with Alexa. And we do use a lot of Alexa gadgets, so this will be really good. So you can hear Alexa in the background because she heard me. So let's take off the top here. I had to yell at Echo to stop. So let's go ahead and we'll take the back off here. Actually, the protecting layer. So here we go. We'll go like this. And there we go. I know there's a bit of a shine to it, so I apologize for that. Try to narrow it down a bit for you. Oh, you can see I'm using a ring light, by the way. So sorry about that. So here we go. It feels solid. So I would tell you that it does feel solid. Not heavy, just solid. Here's the rear camera up here. And I'll try to reduce the glare for you, but probably not a whole lot. And let's see, we have a headphone jack. Remember those when we were all younger? We have our USB-C port there. We have, I'm sorry, on button. These would be the volume up and volume down, USB-C there. And you can see the speakers where they are here. And this, oh, I think that has to do with the Echo Show, but I'm not quite sure. I'll have to figure out what this is and tell you in a moment. Just a second. Well, I'm very sorry for not knowing what is this. And this is actually nothing more than the micro HD slot right here. So hopefully you could see that here. So it's just a micro SD slot. All right, we are where we are, and the next steps are that I'll go ahead and I'll plug it in and start it up, and then I'll have to do a transfer with my previous unit, and we'll do that. Let's see what we got here. Here's the new Fire HD 8 here. Here's the old Fire HD 8 here. And here's the plate that was on the back of that allowed it to become an Echo Show when it was attached to a stand that also came with this. So the first thing to notice is this is no longer going to work as an Echo Show. So this will become my Echo Show when I travel, I guess. Another few things here is the front camera is here on the new one versus the old one. It was here, and on the old one they also changed the location from here. On the new one it's over on the other side. You could see this one actually broke here. The old one, of course, headphone jack, type mini, I'm sorry, micro USB versus the new one. The headphone jack, power buttons are on the top, and here's the USB-C here, so you could see all that. Let's look at a few more things here. First, I'll take out the charger for just now. Again, it's a Type-C charger. It's getting ready to start. It's kind of interesting, as you noticed, they're both 8-inch, at least I think they are, but anyway, you could see this one is certainly wider. I guess I'll put it underneath, and you could see it's wider here. And the bezels on the top and the bottom are shorter than they were on the old one. So pretty good compared. Again, this is the old. This one was not only getting beat up, but it was very, very slow. It was really having great difficulty working. So let's start this one and get it going. I'm going to dim the light a little bit here for you guys. And let's see if we could do that. And so let's first do English, United States. Next. And that is, and I'll be back in a moment after I put my password in. All right, I have gone ahead and we have things working now. So it's now in the process of installing updates. So I don't know how long this is going to take, and I won't bore you with it. So we'll come back and let's see. I need to register the Fire, so I'm going to do that and then come back to you. Okay, so it has registered the Fire. So far all is going simple and well. And now it wants to know if I want to restore my Fire. Restore your previous backups, which apps, games, Fire settings, and I do want to do that. I don't really care about all of it, but I want to make sure I get some of the correct things here. Or, you know, I think I'm going to start out without restoring and keep it as fresh as I can and just add as I want to. So I'm not going to restore. Enable location services is already checked, and I will do that. Autosave photos and videos, I'm not going to do that. Save Wi-Fi passwords to Amazon. I don't think I'm going to do that because I use LastPass, but I'll leave it on for now until I figure that out.
From watching movies and reading books to asking Alexa for the weather, there are lots of ways to enjoy your new Fire tablet.
So as you can tell, there's a short video here.
Asking Alexa to play music or movies,
So
make calls,
this looks like it's just more advertising stuff than anything else.
Alexa, what's the weather?
So this is just the ability to use Echo, and so that's what we'll do. So I let it go to the end. It was 1 minute and 50 seconds. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn on Echo. And I'll be a little bit careful here because I have another one close to me. And of course, I'm going to keep using the word Echo instead of that word, so you guys don't all have your units going off. So I'm continuing to go through the startup here. And now, as you can see, I'm on apps and games for free. It has already tried to get me to download Audible, get a free trial, etc., etc. So I'm not going to do apps and games right now, and I'm just going to keep moving forward. And here we go. So I'm just curious if it picks up my newsstand books. I actually am magazines, I'm all caught up, but I'm just curious. And it did. It caught up some of my some of what I have in the library. So the other thing, the old Fire was extremely slow and actually very frustrating. So I'm going to take a look and see what this one is like. Let's see. We'll go to Home, and I'll go to Home again. This is the home page. We'll try to open things. Let me try to open that. And frankly, it still looks slow. Now, it could be it's the first time it's opening, so I'll be a little bit careful by saying it's slow. But the reason I decided to go ahead and get a new one was because of how slow the old one was. So this is, you could see it's still just opening. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but very slow is all I could say. And perhaps I'm missing something. It's signing into my account, it says, and there it is. So again, it could be because it was the first time. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt when I do that, but it certainly, if I go down here, it should show me everything that's open. And let me go to it and let me see if things are any better. I'll go to the home page. Wow, really slow. I'm not going to go through this again with a Fire HD, so I'm going to keep looking at it, and I'll come back to you and let you know. But as of right now, this is just really very, very frustrating at how slow it is. That doesn't look all that bad as far as how quick it came up. And I'll try to go to a few other pages. Those aren't too bad. So maybe it is just getting ready for the first time to use this. And it's got lots and lots and lots of fingerprints on it. And so here we go. So I'll be careful and let you know soon how good or bad this was. We are all set up now, and it's looking good. So you can see on the top there's 3 main headings: For You, Home, and Library. And I'm going to go ahead and let it find my home. So I did allow location, and it did change to where I am, so that's accurate. Only a couple of recent apps. This one here, if you remember when I tested, I was not happy with. And so we'll test again. I just tapped devices down here on the bottom, and it's not yet gone to that. I hit play. It did go to that, back to devices, and there they are there. So it did take a little while for it though to, oh, I see, here's that Watch Netflix app, so that's something I've not used before. back again for you, so I'm going to be able to personalize this page exactly the way I want to, and that's nice. This is just the actual home page, and there's a library, so there's my magazines along the top, and so that's nice to have that there. And here is interesting, it's something new, a device dashboard, and it manages the devices that are in my app. So here's all the lights, the plugs, the cameras, everything is all there. Has the routines on that I've set up, so that's pretty nice. I like that. And again, that's the back to the library. This one took me to my home page, and there, so that's home. And then this one shows all the open apps, so I can go ahead and I can close them however I want to. And again, back to home. So simple to go through, not much there. It is much faster than the one I had, so for that I'm pretty pleased, and I like it. So I think it's good. You kind of get what you pay for as tablets go, but I think it's going to be easy to read, and looks good.